Hey friends, welcome to Essential Oils for Skincare. I'm Kate Goldstein. I've been in the health and wellness industry for 20 years, and I've worked with people's body pain, emotions, and I'm dealing with skin today, and it is something that I have been taking care of on my own for many years, and I don't use any chemicals. I don't use any medical treatments. I just use essential oils and the doTERRA beauty line. So cozy in. This is going to be a very quick class, and we're going to actually be able to share the screen tonight, and so you can follow along. And I look forward to teaching you something new, maybe some new techniques. And if you guys want, I want to give an incentive as well. So anyone who does order through me in the next 48 hours after this class is going to receive a big hardback book with tons of oil information, recipes, research, studies, as well as a free bottle of oil from me as a gift. So hit me up or go to my.doterra.com/Kate Gold. So you'll have access to all of our amazing references online, our private Facebook groups, and then you have me as a resource as well. So I am going to do some really fun stuff tonight. Tonight we're going to look over a sheet and we're going to talk about the different targeted areas of skin like dryness, acneic skin, inflammation, things like that. And I'm going to sneak in some information that I've seen and seen testimonials over the years and studied myself. Things like herpes simplex and complex, I've seen it completely go away in many, many different cases of people. I've seen really chapped skin get healed extremely fast. Of course, we're going to talk about scrapes and burns and dark spots, fine lines, wrinkles, things like that. And I'm going to do something I've always wanted to do. I'm going to do a lot of this tonight. Because those people who do the beauty things, I'm going to be one of those people tonight. I'm also going to do a little skin treatment on myself. So I'm going to do some brightening gel, and then I'm going to wash it off with our Reveal skincare system, which is a 2-part system, which is a scrub and then a peptide application, as well as some really cool little like face packs that I got in Thailand. I got a bunch of these, and so anyone who enrolls in the next 48 hours is going to get a hardback book, and they're going to get a couple of these for free plus a bottle of oil. So just wanted to throw that out there. I also have a couple massage techniques I'm going to show you guys, as well as some skin tools that nobody really shows you how to use, a guasha tool and a jade skin roller. So without further ado, I'm going to just share my screen with you guys. We're going to go over this sheet, and you will hear me talking about a couple random things, because I do like to share what I know, and I know for a fact that there's some thought processes and emotions that you can clear from your body that help you get a totally different face. Like if you're walking around angry and frustrated all the time, you're going to have different wrinkles on your face than if you were calm. You literally can change your face by the way that you sleep on your pillow at night. And drinking lots of water. And I'm going to drink water right now, just to monkey see, monkey do, right? Drink your water, people. Okay, I'm going to share my screen here. Okay, so you get to tune in with your own skin here and write down what your skin issues are and send them to me, and I'll create a morning, afternoon, and evening protocol for you using our skincare line. And we've got a few different skincare lines. So what are some of the things that you love about the skin that you're in right now? Just think about that. Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses when it comes to skin. It's good to kind of assess your own skin type and see what you like about it. Maybe you have skin that's, doesn't have acne, but you might not have, you might want more tight skin. Or maybe you've been in Southern California like I was for many years, and you do have that tight skin going on, but it's very dry, and maybe it feels chapped sometimes, or based on the foods that you eat, you can see puffiness or a lack of skin tone, things like that. So just kind of tune into what your strengths are, and then some things that you want to improve. And just jot them down and then send them to me, because I would love to hear them. So as you guys know, I'm a big proponent of water drinking. It makes a huge difference in the way that your skin looks. And I just have to give a plug to these amazing vitamins really quick. These are our lifelong vitality vitamins, and they will make you look like a different person. Take them for 1 month. And doTERRA has a risk-free deal with these where you can buy them. I think it's like $79 or something like that for all 3 of these. It's 1 month worth of all the vitamins you need. And if you don't feel different, if you don't have more energy, if you haven't lost weight, if you aren't sleeping better, or your mood has not improved, then you can get full refund. So all your money back. It's totally risk-free. So take doTERRA up on this. They're a $2 billion company. Like, hit them up. Try these vitamins. Oftentimes people just stay on the vitamins because they totally notice a difference and feel amazing. So we're going to dive right in, people. All right. So some common skin issues are redness. And redness comes in a variety of things, but most are rooted in inflammation. So the recommended products are CorrectX. We have a new product called Yarrow Palm, which is yarrow and pomegranate combined, and it's amazing. It's like a deep blue color, and I'm gonna put this on. Can you see that? I'm gonna put this on my skin after I do my peptide mask and wash it off. I'm gonna put all my favorite oils that I'm gonna mention a few of them. I'm gonna show you guys what my little regimen is before I put my little like mask on, all right? So the Yarrow Palm is a game changer. We have this in an oil and a pill form. So you can actually start working on your skin from the inside out. Highly recommend checking that out. This one's going over here because I'm gonna put that on my face later. The CorrectX that we mentioned is an awesome product. It has helichrysum, lavender, frankincense, cedarwood, melaleuca. And there's no petrol in this, and it's kind of like doTERRA's version of Neosporin. I actually got like a cut on the inside of my nose one time, and it was not healing. It was months before that thing healed. And then I finally started using this on the inside of my nose, and it healed within days. So also, if you have really chapped lips, you can use this CorrectX right on your lips, and it is super soothing. And it's really good for cuts and scrapes. I don't know if you guys know, but I got like a broiler burn on my finger. It should have been super scarred for life. And that was just like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And it's so healed now. And I've been using CorrectX on it, among other things. I've been using rose on it too. Frankincense. All right. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but a few years ago, I started aging in reverse. And it was because I was putting frankincense on my skin twice a day, religiously, every single day. I went through many bottles of that stuff. You just need a drop or two on a clean face, and then you can follow up with your favorite moisturizer. Frankincense is really good for cellular repair. Everyone knows that it's really good for the big C word. And basically it's like a free radical scavenger. So it goes in and it just knows exactly what to do with the cells in your body. And it's really good for fine lines, wrinkles, dark spots, amazing for mood and cognition and all that good stuff. So frankincense is really good for redness. And then helichrysum. Helichrysum is one of our most precious oils, meaning that it takes a lot of the flower to make this little oil. So it's great for stopping bleeding. It shrinks like capillaries, and it just shrinks the blood vessels. And so if you have like a nosebleed, or if you have a really heavy menstrual cycle, you can put a drop of this. Like if you have a nosebleed, you can put a drop of this on the bridge of your nose or on the roof of your mouth, or you can put it on your abdomen, and it helps with bleeding out basically. And it's really good for redness for that reason. It's just a really powerful oil. So I've been using it. I just use it oftentimes with prayer, and it totally gets me through, and it's a very magical oil. Highly recommend having every household have a bottle of this helichrysum. Okay, so the Yarrow Palm I'm going to be putting on my face. I'm going to put these ones aside. For scarring, like I mentioned earlier, I personally use rose. It says scars usually fade over time. However, most desire to minimize the color and size, as well as the speed up the healing process. So the oils that we recommend are geranium, yarrow palm, frankincense touch, which is just our frankincense diluted, as well as neroli. And I'm going to add to that, and I will say that helichrysum is amazing for scarring, as well as like our deep blue oil is really good for scarring. And yeah, you got to get some frankincense in your stash because it's just really good. Okay. So if you have acneic skin and you're having breakouts, I recommend, well, the Lifelong Vitality vitamins. And it's really nice to have tea tree oil on hand. Tea tree oil is basically called melaleuca, and it kills the bacteria associated with acne and odor. So really good for fungus as well. But I recommend just doing like a spot treatment on your skin. And other oils that are really good for breakouts are HD Clear. We have a whole skincare line for acneic skin. We've got a wash, and the HD Clear oil has cumin oil in it, among other things, as well as a lotion. And then it says Rose Touch. Okay, so I will be talking about Rose later. I will be slathering this all over my face. It is such a divine oil, such a great product, and every woman and every man should have this oil for not only having beautiful skin, clearing up any acneic issues, but also for scars. And I like it for emotional support and for worthiness. Highly recommend it. And I'm just going to scroll down. I don't know if they're going to, okay, they are going to mention Immortelle. Immortelle is also phenomenal, and it has rose oil in it. So last thing I'll mention about breakouts is that cumin oil. Okay, so I heard that you can use clove, like a tiny, tiny little, barely a drop of clove right on the acne, and it's really good to clear that bacteria. Cumin is also really effective. I've been using it, and it's been clearing up my stuff in like overnight. And oh, really quick, for redness, I also heard another tip recently. Roman chamomile is really good for redness. It really soothes the skin. So you can kind of play around with what you have. These are just suggestions here. So if you email me with the skin issues that you're dealing with, and also tell me what oils you have, then I'll tell you if there's an oil that you can sub out for something. I'm gonna put these over here. That beauty treatment's about to go down, people. I'm excited. So yeah, that tea tree oil is wonderful to do acneic spots. And then I will say too, if you have kind of like an oily acneic situation, then you want to use lavender oil. Lavender oil, and I'm just going to use it now because it's just so calming and lovely. So lavender oil, I like to, if I have like an oily acneic situation, I'll just do a little bit on my finger and then I'll dab it on there, and it helps dry it out. So if you have acne that's in a stage where it's a little bit drying, I might use rose or melaleuca or Immortelle as opposed to lavender, because lavender kind of just like almost like sucks up the oil in a way. It's really nice. While we're on the topic of dry skin, I have to give a shout out to cedarwood. Cedarwood is really cheap. It's like between $9 and $15. It's really affordable, 300 drops. And if you have chapped or dry skin from wind or sun, you can use cedarwood, and it's fabulous. It just like, if you have like super dry scaly skin, you can put cedarwood on it. I recommend putting cedarwood on cracked heels, cracked like farmer hands, things like that. Love cedarwood. It's the oil of community as well, so it also helps keep you feeling connected to other people. And you know, like with internet and our phones, they're supposed to keep us connected, but we all kind of turn into islands. So cedarwood is like one of my favorite oils for beautifying the skin as well as helping you stay connected. So moving on, we'll talk about brown spots. It says brown spots can be caused by sun exposure, aging, and other hormonal pigmentation. They recommend frankincense, lavender, sandalwood, and black spruce. So on a clean face, you just apply these oils topically all over your skin, and it helps relieve that brown spot situation. I also like the brightening gel. So brightening gel is really nice. In fact, I'm going to put this on right now. It's my 15 minutes of fame being one of those internet beauty girls. Don't laugh. So this is just a gel that you want to put on a clean face, and really what you want to do is you want to use this at night. And I personally just like to use it at night myself. So we're just gonna pretend that I did this and I've had it on all night. I like to do it on the top of my hands because I always was taught by my beautiful mother to treat the skin on your décolleté and on your neck and on your hands all the same, because you all want them to be beautiful, right? So putting this brightening gel all over, and in this gel is the juniper berry that we were just talking about. It has bergamot, we were just talking about black spruce nut. Okay, so it has daisy extract, encapsulated vitamin C, certified pure therapeutic grade oils of bergamot, juniper berry, melissa to brighten and even the skin tone. Okay, so this product's awesome. I have to mention myrrh. Myrrh is nature's Band-Aid. So if you have like a scrape and you kind of want your skin to heal and seal and tighten, myrrh tightens the skin, guys, like on levels that I can't even begin to express. I'm going to tell kind of a juicy story here. Women who are done breastfeeding find that oftentimes like their breasts kind of can move south a little bit, right? After you're engorged with milk and then they go away and then the milk goes away, like you can find that you have some loose skin on the chest. So a lot of my friends take myrrh. All right, am I doing this right? You take myrrh. I'm going to put this in my beauty treatment. And you take the myrrh and you put it all over your décolleté and neck and face, and it tightens your skin. You can even raise your nipple line by like a centimeter. So try myrrh on a daily basis and tell me that you don't notice a difference. I use it on my face all the time. I absolutely love it. And I can say that nothing beats drinking lots of water and applying your oils in an upward fashion. Apply your stuff in an upward fashion. And you'll see when I put all my oils on my skin, I kind of do like this like massage as well. And it's lovely. So don't forget about myrrh, even though it's not on this page here. Oh, it is. It's for aging. I skipped ahead. All right. So we mentioned brown spots. We mentioned dry skin. We mentioned chapped skin. We are now talking about aging gracefully. Age is evident by fine lines, wrinkles, and loose skin. Sorry, hold on, back up. The brown spots oftentimes are also liver related. So you want to do a liver cleanse if you have like lots of brown spots on your face. Liver is also associated with anger. So these are just things, these are layers of education that I've had over many years. We have an oil called Zendocrine. We also have an oil in the soft gel of Zendocrine, and we have an herbal supplement for Zendocrine. Zendocrine is basically just our endocrine detox supplement. And you can take the oil of Zendocrine and rub it over your liver, and you can do that as well as some anger clearing stuff, maybe emotional freedom technique, which is kind of like therapy basically. And this in combination with all of these beautiful oils for your skin that I mentioned for brown spots, as well as drinking lots of water, that's going to give you like a 360-degree approach to brown spots on your skin. All right. So aging. The goal is to age more gracefully using natural products to support this process. We recommend Immortelle, neroli, myrrh, and frankincense. I am not joking about frankincense, guys. You have to go through a bottle or two over a course of a few months and see for yourself. And I'm going to read the ingredients of this Immortelle because it is just divine. In Immortelle, we have frankincense oil, Hawaiian sandalwood, lavender, myrrh, helichrysum, and rose. This one is phenomenal and it smells very floral and delicious, and I can't wait to put that on. I'm going to adjust my fire really quick, sorry. And, you know, I was talking about some of the emotional properties, and I think that emotions are so understated when it comes to your face and how your face looks. Happy people and peaceful people have less fine lines and wrinkles on their face and deep lines, and it's just a fact. If you are frustrated with the way that your skin is aging, I highly recommend taking a look at what's happening on the inner landscape. I'm just getting a little bit hippie witchy here, and I'm burning sweetgrass. It brings in really sweet emotions. It literally smells like honey, and it just makes me happy. Okay, I digress. We're just doing things that make us happy. Okay. All right, so I have so many products here. I'm just gonna start using them. We were talking about aging gracefully, and we talked about rose oil and immortelle and myrrh. You guys can take a little glass jar like this. I put some rose quartz in there, and I filled it with coconut oil. And this is a beautiful body oil now, and face and décolleté oil. After I do all of my essential oils on my skin, and after I do, then I'll do my lotion just to kind of seal it in. And then I do a little bit of this, and then I do some scraping with a jade guasha tool, as well as like a jade roller. And it helps cleanse too. Like, I don't know if you guys know, but when you put oil on your skin, it pulls the dirt out of your pores, and because the dirt is attracted to the oil. Kind of works like a magnet. All right, so we talked about immortelle on the skin, frankincense, myrrh, neroli. You will smell amazing. And by the way, if you go to any beauty counter and you see any esthetician, they're working with all of these plants. They're working with all of these. There are a lot of flowers, and a lot of these flowers are just really good for the skin. So don't mess around with people who are sourcing their flowers from random places. Check out doTERRA's co-impact sourcing, because as you guys know, it's phenomenal. So healing and protecting and revitalizing the skin begins from the inside out. Our skin is reflecting 80% of what's going on inside of our bodies, and 20% of what's going on the outside. So the vitamins that I mentioned before have our Microplex VMZ has, I'm just going to butcher all of those, but COQ10 is really popular. Thiamine is really popular. I'm sure you guys have kind of heard these, like, are some buzzwords when it comes to health. You're getting them all in here. And in the Alpha CRS, we have biotin, vitamin C and K and E. We've got copper and zinc and linoleic acid. So these are all nutrients that can be found in the Lifelong Vitality. I love the VE Omega. It is filled with all kinds of good stuff, including frankincense oil, inchy seed, algae, flaxseed, pomegranate, pumpkin, grape, clove bud, frankincense resin, cumin seed that we mentioned, German chamomile. So when you're taking this, I know someone who took these and they lost so much inflammation in their body, they lost a shoe size. It's phenomenal what happens in your body when you lose inflammation. Your face gets more svelte, you lose weight, you sleep better, which helps. It increases your mood, you have more energy. It's all good. So speaking of energy, you know, I have my coffee here from this morning, and as it gets lower and lower, sometimes I'll just keep adding kind of hot water, and I just like can't get over my coffee hour. I'm like, I wish coffee hour could be all day long, but it really dehydrates your skin, and it makes me kind of like wired, and it gives me a little bit of forehead wrinkles because I'm kind of like have an energy that's less sustainable. It can even give you dark circles and bags under your eyes. So, I mean, I like to just drink coconut water as much as possible. And just drinking water, and just the more you stay hydrated, the better. And if you take these vitamins, you'll have more energy and you won't feel the need to have coffee. I know a lot of people who have addictions, and when you start taking these vitamins, it's a really good natural opportunity for you to start weaning yourself off of other things that you're using to cope with not having enough energy in your day. Okay, so more about the internal support. We have yarrow palm, which I mentioned. It's that blue oil, which I'm about to get down with. Grapeseed and vitamin C are essential for collagen production. And if you take this pill internally, that is what's happening in your body. And the melon enhances glowing skin. Terrazyme is a digestive enzyme that I often talk about. My friend Carrie has these great essential oil classes, and at one of them we put a Terrazyme pill into some oatmeal, and we just had oatmeal in another cup. And you stir it around, you come back a couple minutes later, and the oatmeal that has the Terrazyme in it is like liquidy and like so digested with those enzymes, and the other one's all clumpy and thick. So that's what's happening in your body, and I like to take Terrazyme like as I'm preparing my meal. So then when I'm eating my meal, it helps with that digestion process. Supports proper elimination chimneys, and it calms angry red skin, such as eczema. The probiotic, which is a patented delivery system, it's actually a pill that has 2 capsules. Don't stay with me here. If you're getting bored, I need you to like focus, okay? On the inside of the first one is a prebiotic. And then on a smaller pill, it's a probiotic. So when you take the pill down, it breaks open and the prebiotic goes into your stomach lining. And then moments later, the inside one cracks open and that probiotic goes and eats the prebiotic. And it is phenomenal for balancing bacteria and optimal health. Soothes gut inflammation. I highly recommend this one if you've been under the weather and you're taking oregano, or if you're trying to work on viruses in the body. By the way, we did talk about herpes simplex and complex. You can use the On Guard just by putting it on your skin, and people go into full remission with using On Guard. If you're using like really strong oils or On Guard Plus, which has oregano in it, you want to be following it up with a probiotic. So I highly recommend the PB Assist. And for children and even babies, we have a probiotic sachet that you can open and take like a pixie stick. Or if you're a nursing mama, you can actually just like put a little bit on your nipple before the baby nurses, and that's a good probiotic for them as well. So we were talking about water quite a bit. Drink at least half of your body weight in ounces per day. Add lemon or grapefruit to improve the detoxification benefits. Okay, so you're gonna choose your skincare line. I'm gonna be working with the skincare line called, this is a special one, and it's called the Reveal Facial Skincare System. So the first thing that you do is you get your face wet, and then you are going to rub and refine with this polish, and it has powders of citrus oils as well as botanical enzymes that slough off the dead skin and impurities. What you do is you put this on, and then on top of it, you put this peptide activator, which is in upward circular motions, and it's a peptide activator. And it basically, once your skin is all like open and sloughed off, this one kind of goes in, and it just feels like it's like eating the dead skin or something. It's really great. I'm not a scientist, I don't know how it works, but it's really good. So the Virage skincare system is one that I would recommend, as well as the Immortelle skincare line. And if you have acneic and problem skin, you're going to want to go for the HD Clear, which is the one right in the middle there. Okay, so Virage I've traveled the world with, and the toner is really good for, it's really good for sunburns and really good for red skin. So I only really use that toner if I have any kind of sunburn. The face wash of the Virage is so delicious. I highly recommend it. It's very sweet and piney. It smells like snow in a fir forest. I don't know how they made that smell, but it's so delicious. The Virage, this is like one of my favorite products, is a hydrating serum. And this is really good to use after you put your favorite essential oils on. Then you're going to put the serum on and then follow it with the lotion. All right. So if you look down here, the wellness box suggestion says that you could get, so this is 150 PV. So you can get the vitamins, the Terrazyme, the probiotic, the Virage skincare system, and then you'll get a free oil of the month. This month, February only, if you spend 200 PV, they give you a On Guard hand sanitizing spray. They give you On Guard oil that I mentioned before. They give you an On Guard roller and one other On Guard product. So I highly recommend trying to hit that 200 PV this month. Okay, so I'm really curious to hear who's going to be the person who sees this, doesn't yet have their oils, and decides to order a kit with me. And then they get a hardback book and all these delicious gifts. So this is kind of like embarrassing and juicy and vulnerable because I usually don't have an audience when I'm washing my face, but I really want to show you guys what I do. Okay, so you get your face wet, and then you take a really small amount. Oh, perfect. Okay, and it's like really fine. It's like the finest sand. I always scrub my lips too. And just go into like a little meditation. Okay, I just want to explain to you guys what's happening right now. So I'm scrubbing like the main areas of my face, also kind of my hairline. I'm scrubbing the little creases like in my chin. I'm making sure to get my lips. I get these little areas in your nose that kind of always get those little blackheads. This is a good spot. Usually I have like a super wet face because I usually do this in the shower. Oh yeah, that helps. A little bit of water. And it's so fine. It's like such a fine scrub. So this is not where you do a massage per se, but it's really good for exfoliation. So I'm just trying to get all the dead skin cells off. Okay. Now, I can't believe I'm doing this online. This is so silly. Now this part is awesome. This is a peptide activator, and it's a really juicy gel. And you put it just right on top. And this massages it into your skin. And as you can see, I'm not like pulling down, like you want to kind of keep the motion up. And if you want, you can keep your hands kind of light on your skin. And it helps with like lymphatic, which is right under the skin. Usually I do this in the shower and it just feels really soft afterwards. You only want to do this twice a week because it's super powerful. And I recommend avoiding it if you've just been in the sun. So I'm just gonna get this off. Have you guys ever used a really like kind of rough towel when you're drying your body and it's sort of like a body scrub? Am I the only one who kind of likes a rough towel? Sometimes I like a rough towel. Like right now, I consciously chose this towel because it has a lot of, what am I trying to say? It has a lot of scrub to it. So it's helping me get this off. Always pulling upward. I wonder if I'm gonna get Instagram famous. I'm totally kidding. This is so embarrassing. Okay, so now that that's off my face, it's so soft. And I'm just gonna do one last little kind of rinse here with a softer towel. I've been doing this for like 10 years, you guys. Okay, now the best part, yay! On a clean face is when you can really start to like layer stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna share with you and let you know what I do here. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is myrrh, because we all know who doesn't like tight skin. Myrrh is the oil of tightness. Oh, it smells so good. It's kind of a precious oil, but you don't really use it that often. This is so nice to be able to like have a clean face. I love it. Okay, now you guys are gonna see me get weird. I literally do this. And because you know they do it when you're getting a facial. And I thought, why not just do it to myself? And it brings everything up. This is not in vain, guys. This is not in vain. This works. And it's like, I don't even know what I'm trying to say right now. It's so relaxing. Oh, I need some more goodness on my neck because it feels so good on the neck. You can change the way your skin looks just by the way you touch your face. I really hope that I get some comments on this video that people are like saying that they do it too, or like that they drank some water when I was drinking the water, or I just want to know it helped somebody. Oh my God, it's so good. Okay, next I'm going to do Rose, and then I'm going to do Immortelle. And the way that my friend Robin in Maui, Kauai, does her rollers is she puts it on her hand like this. Oh my God, it smells so good. It's Rose, guys. Rose, come on. I get it all over my skin, and then I do the same thing. Get it on your lips. I just want you guys to know my age. I'm 38. I will be 39 in, oh my God, I'm gonna be 39 in like 3 months. So I'm almost 40 years old. My skin has looked, I looked a lot older in my 20s than I do right now. Thank you, doTERRA. Okay, lovely. So nice. I love Rose. Next, I'm gonna do Immortelle. Immortelle has Rose in it. And I'm actually going to prep my little face mask thing. So I'm going to open up my face mask because the second that I get my Yarrow Palm and my lotion on, I'm going to want to put this in oil. See, I'm going to drop my little coin mask thing in oil. And if you guys don't have your oils yet and you get a kit from me, you're going to get a hardback book, a free oil, and I'm going to give you one of these really cool little oil masks that I got in Thailand. So don't miss out. Okay. Immortelle. I don't know why I do Immortelle like this. I just do. It smells so good. Wow, so luxurious, you guys. And I know what you're thinking. That's a lot of oil on your face. And I know. So I get it on my hands. Make sure you get it on your lips. Just heaven. So in the morning, if you're going out and you don't want to have a super oily face, then you can just use your face wash. You can use and just your lotion. But at night, you can do like a nice, like deeper, oilier treatment. All right, so this oil is bomb. Don't miss out, guys. This is called Yarrow Palm. It's blue. And it's just so healing for the skin. And if you have a serum that you're using and you don't know where it's getting sourced from, I highly recommend getting on the doTERRA bandwagon and just trying how clean our oils are. They're certified pure therapeutic grade. Okay. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna show you how I guasha my face first while this is soaking in oil. And I think that once I get that lotion on my face and then I put the mask on, that's how I'm gonna end this thing, because then I'm gonna go into full meditation mode. Now, I got this piece of jade from Big Sur, and you can find a gua sha tool in, gosh, I don't even know where, like a health food store maybe maybe somewhere else, I don't know. Go look it up online. Ask your acupuncturist friends because they have them. And what you do is you like lightly just pull up. It is so calming. Okay, so if you make a ritual out of doing this on your face every night, if you guys have noticed that like right when I start doing it, sometimes I'll like get into the zone, right? You saw me when I put that rose on, I just kind of like melted a little bit. See that little bit of redness? That's good. This is getting blood flow to your face, and you really want blood flow to your face. Now, I used to have really deep wrinkles right here, and I don't anymore because a couple things. I did the landmark forum, and when you do the landmark forum in the advanced course, You like learn about who you're being and how you're being and like what you're thinking, and on a level that has you making just different facial expressions in life. You just move through life different when you start having like emotional breakthroughs. Also, emotional freedom technique helps you not walk around, sad or angry. It's really amazing. All the personal development, it really works. And it works for beautification too. But obviously it's like a deeper inner glow that you're kind of getting. Okay, so as you guys can see, I'm only going up. I kind of do short strokes, and you do it until your skin's a little bit red. You guys can tell I'm really into it. So I broke my nose multiple times. I've broken my nose like 3 different times. And I've never gotten surgery. I've never gotten it fixed or anything like that. And if I do massage on it, sometimes when I'm guashaing it, I feel a little like crack, like a little kind of like a slight, I know that sounds weird, but I mean, we go through stuff in life, right? And you might have, like, I have a scar. I've got, like, I was bit by a dog on my face, and you can really start doing guasha, rose, immortelle, myrrh, and it changes the shape of your face. I've said that a few times, but I mean it. I really mean it. I could do this for hours. So that's the guasha tool. I'm going to take this little guy out. Okay, now, this is a skin roller, and I like to sing when I do it, right, Katie? Rolling, rolling down the river. What other songs have the word roll in it? We could have had it all, rolling in the deep. Okay, having a little too much fun. But just get into it. So what I do is I get my little hot water bottle at my feet. I do my oils. I have my salt lamp on. I turn my lights off. I lay in bed, and I blindly, like, I reach over and I like grab this thing, and I just roll while I'm laying in bed right before I go to bed. And I just roll my face, rolling up. Okay, I literally could do this forever. So if you guys are still watching, just this is part of it. This is part of it. Okay. Now I'm gonna do some lotion to help the oils stay on my skin and not go super, super deep into my skin. Get it on the back of your hands always. And I'm going to end with a scary face mask. You guys can have some of these. So hit me up if you do not have an oil kit yet. I will get you guys all hooked up with the perfect oil kit for you. We'll do morning, afternoon, and evening protocols, and you even get one of these cool things. So what this does is I soaked this in rose oil. And it's nice, like, you can do this, a little facial massage. And this is also something that's really cool to do that just looks too scary. You can also do this to get your makeup off at night too. You can put Melaleuca on here if you have a sunburn. This is a really good thing to have. And I'm gonna get down with this. I'm so glad you guys got to join me. Thank you for this, checking out this continuing education class. We've got 8 total classes. This is one of them. And much love to you. Drink your water, touch your face, get some flower oils on your face, and reach out to me with any questions you might have. Thanks for joining. Bye, everyone.